Hey everyone, and welcome back to Life Spark Narratives, the place where real stories don't just inspire, they ignite real dreams. Today we have an incredible journey to share, one that truly embodies the spirit of perseverance against all odds. Get ready, because this is going to move you. Imagine a young boy, born into a tiny, impoverished village, where the idea of an education often felt like a luxury few could afford. He once walked 5 miles every single day, his worn-out shoes kicking up dust, just to reach a dilapidated schoolhouse. For him, education wasn't just a choice. It was his unwavering beacon, his only hope, his absolute conviction that there had to be a different path. But the journey wasn't some fairy tale. Learning wasn't easy when your stomach constantly ached with hunger, when the cold reality of poverty meant your family could barely afford even the smallest candles to chase away the night's darkness. Yet, amidst these harsh conditions, his thirst for knowledge burned brighter than any flame. He couldn't buy new books, so he borrowed old, tattered ones from friends, cherishing each page. He'd study under the dim, flickering light of a single bulb, or often by the moon's glow. His favorite sanctuary became the local library, where he'd spend countless hours, completely lost in worlds beyond his village, until the staff would gently, almost kindly, tell him it was closing time. He absorbed every word, every concept, knowing each piece of information was a step closer to his dream. But passion alone couldn't pay for school fees or provide for his family. So this remarkable young man took on 5 different part-time jobs. Yes, 5. He tutored younger kids, hoping to pass on his love for learning. He delivered leaflets under the scorching sun, his feet aching, but his spirit undeterred. He washed dishes in noisy, bustling kitchens, his hands raw from the hot water. He did anything and everything he could, pouring every ounce of his energy into earning enough to keep his dream alive. There were so many nights he'd fall asleep right over his notes, utterly exhausted, his body screaming for rest. There were moments of profound frustration where the weight of his circumstances felt suffocating, and the thought of just giving up would whisper in his ear. But deep inside, a powerful belief echoed louder than any doubt. He knew, with every fiber of his being, that one day his relentless hard work would fundamentally rewrite his destiny. He wouldn't let his current situation define his future. While others around him might have taken time to relax, to enjoy simple pleasures, he was relentlessly pushing forward. Every spare moment was dedicated to memorizing English words, practicing pronunciation until his tongue ached, and preparing for those daunting international scholarship exams that most people told him were simply impossible to win. Don't bother. They'd say it's too hard. You don't stand a chance. But their words, intended to discourage, only fueled his resolve. He wasn't just studying for himself. He was studying for every person in his village who dreamed of a better life. Then, one unforgettable afternoon, a flyer caught his eye. It was for an international scholarship program. He read through the requirements, and his heart simultaneously soared and sank. Perfect grades, extensive community work, impeccable recommendation letters. The bar was incredibly high. Most people, once again, told him not to bother. It's a waste of time, they warned. But he didn't listen. He'd come too far to be deterred by the opinions of others. He saw not obstacles, but opportunities. He spent weeks, perhaps even months, meticulously crafting his application essays. He didn't just write. Poured his entire heart and soul into every single line. He wrote about the raw reality of perseverance in the face of abject poverty, about the burning hunger for knowledge, and about the audacious dreams that kept him going when everything else felt like it was falling apart. Each word was a testament to his journey, his struggles, and his unwavering hope. The waiting period felt like an eternity. Days blurred into weeks, weeks into months, each passing moment filled with a mix of anticipation and anxiety. He checked his inbox hundreds of times, each refresh met with the same empty screen. But then, one crisp morning, it happened. An email. His heart pounded as he clicked it open. The first word on the screen, bold and gleaming, was congratulations. He had done it. He, the boy from the dusty village, had won a full scholarship to study in a foreign land. His arrival in that foreign country was a whirlwind of new experiences. He didn't know a single soul. The culture was vastly different. The language spoken so fast it felt like a blur, and the academic pressure was immense. It would have been easy to feel overwhelmed, to succumb to homesickness, to doubt himself. But he hadn't come this far. He hadn't fought so hard just to stop now. His motto was clear: forward, always forward. He studied harder than ever before, his discipline sharper, his focus unwavering. He didn't just bury himself in books. He actively sought connection. He joined clubs, eager to understand his new environment. He volunteered, giving back to the community that had welcomed him, despite his own past struggles. He even became a mentor for other international students, sharing his wisdom, his resilience, and his spirit of optimism. The boy who once couldn't afford textbooks was now a guiding light, inspiring people from all corners of the globe. Slowly, wonderfully, people stopped seeing his poverty. They saw past his humble beginnings. Instead, they saw only his unwavering perseverance, his incredible work ethic, and the undeniable light of his spirit. They saw the strength forged in adversity, the wisdom earned through hardship. Years later, he graduated with flying colors, earning honors and multiple job offers from some of the top companies in the world. But what he valued most wasn't the degree hanging on his wall, nor the prestigious job titles. What he truly cherished was the arduous journey itself, the pain, the sacrifices, the sleepless nights, and most importantly, the unshakable faith that had carried him through every single step. From a dusty, forgotten village to global recognition, his story is irrefutable proof that no dream, no matter how grand, is too far out of reach for a determined heart. It shows us, unequivocally, that success isn't exclusively reserved for those who start with every advantage, who have everything handed to them on a silver platter. No. Success belongs to those courageous souls who simply choose to start, who dare to take that first step even when they literally have nothing but a dream. So, if you're out there today feeling like you're struggling, feeling the weight of challenges, please remember this powerful truth: your current situation, no matter how difficult, is absolutely not your final destination. It's just a chapter, not the whole story. Keep going, keep pushing, keep believing. Your incredible future, filled with possibilities you can barely imagine, is waiting for you. If this incredible story ignited a spark within you, if it gave you a surge of hope, then please don't forget to show some love. Hit that like button, subscribe to Life Spark Narratives for more inspiring true stories, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it today. Let's keep spreading this message of hope, resilience, and transformation, one powerful story at a time. Remember, no one is born with every opportunity laid out before them, but absolutely everyone has the power, the potential, and the spirit to create their own. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next narrative.